Hello everyone! Today, I'll show you how to make a fully homemade kebab that's well marinated and requires no special equipment. Alright, let's get started! In a large bowl, I put 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I also add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and 5 tablespoons of plain yogurt. I mix it a little. Then I'm going to press 3 cloves of garlic. You can replace them with garlic powder if you prefer, especially if you don't like the texture of fresh garlic. I also add salt, pepper, paprika, nutmeg, ground cardamom, cinnamon, ground coriander, and finally onion powder. I mix everything well until it's smooth. The marinade is ready. I set it aside and move on to the meat. We'll need 450 grams of chicken thigh meat. I remove the excess fat. And we'll also need the same amount of lamb. I lay the meat flat, side by side, cover it with parchment paper, and use a rolling pin to gently pound it as flat as possible. Now, I'm going to marinate the chicken and the lamb. I put everything into the marinade at the same time. I mix well to coat each piece of meat with the marinade. If you have time, you can set it aside in the refrigerator for a few hours so the meat really absorbs all the marinade. Otherwise, you can just do like I do. I start by layering 2 sheets of plastic wrap, and then I arrange the marinated meats, alternating the layers so they're well mixed. I start with the lamb on the side, then the chicken on top of the lamb. I add more chicken, and so on. And then we're going to close it up. Wrap it tightly, and don't hesitate to add more layers of parchment paper. You'll see, this method is super practical and really helps prevent waste. I'll tell you more about it later. I'm going to put the log in the freezer for at least 3 to 4 hours. Then I'll unwrap it. And what's great is that you don't have to use it all at once. You just take what you need and quickly put the rest back in the freezer for another time. Then we're simply going to cut the slices as thin as possible. Since it's frozen, it's super easy to cut. And we don't wait for the meat to thaw. In a very hot pan with olive oil, we add the meat. I cook the kebab in the pan over medium-high heat, stirring constantly. It will cook for 5 to 10 minutes. And you can serve it in a sandwich with fries, or on the side with rice, for example. I hope you enjoyed this homemade kebab recipe and that many of you will try it. See you soon.